Yo, what is going on, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome in to a brand new episode uh, of Snaps. I'm TBob Bear. He is Aaron Murray,
Love
and
the hat. Love the
this is
hat.
what I hope to be one of your favorite college football podcasts. Well, Aaron, we started this show with me in a Wizards hat, pretty much, full Wizard costume. So we might as well end this show with me in my newer wizard hat. I think it might be Dumbledore's.
At least Dumbledore.
I believe it's in the tradition of maybe a UK smoking hat. I'm not entirely sure. You know, Aaron, I was tweeting during the LSU baseball game that I was edging. And then I finally climaxed on a ninth inning Bear Jones 2-run home run. And
then you won the Eiffel Towered.
I did do that. Yes, I did that as well. I mean, hey. Did you see how good Ethan Fry and Cason Evans played? But somebody in the replies, and I apologize because I'll look up your name if I can, but it might be tough. But somebody in the replies after I did my climax tweet responded #Wet Belly Boys. And it meant the world to me. Because the only way you know about the Wet Belly Boys is if you listen to Snaps. And we've gotten into a lot of shenanigans here. So we'll get to more on the show in a second. But first, Aaron Murray. What's up, dude? What's going on, brother?
What's up with you?
Yeah, I guess, I'll get to that in a second. No, what's up with you? Race day yesterday, marathon complete?
Marathon was Sunday. Don't know what today is, but yes, marathon was Sunday. We did it. We did it, boys. We ran the 26.2.
Unbelievable, dude.
I know. I'm such a bad husband because I left Sharon at mile 10. Just left her. My bad husband for this.
Yeah. How long? Well, okay, how long of a gap did you end up stretching time-wise? How long did you finish before?
12 minutes.
I mean, I don't think you're a
Never
bad
want
husband.
to finish before your wife. Always, I try not to do it, but this was just one time that honestly, I just had to finish before her. I just had to.
I mean, look, dude, I spent really probably the first few years of my relationship with my wife finishing before. And then afterwards, trying to find some way to help her finish as well. So, I mean, I get it, dude. I get it for sure.
So, but she wanted me to finish first.
Hey, well, that's a
finish first. Yeah,
that's a keeper. That's why she's your wife, dude.
I know.
I was going to say this. It's actually more of a commentary on your mental toughness than anything else, because most human beings would love the excuse of, I need to slow down a bit to stay with my wife, and maybe not push yourself like as hard as you can. So your QB1 competitiveness shines through once again.
I think she knew I was going to be faster, and we got to the point like mile 8 or 9 where she wanted to kind of start to rear back a little bit, and she could sense that I was not really tired. Like, she looked at me, she goes, "How you feeling?" I was like, I'm perfectly fine.
Ooh.
So she's like, "Just go." I'm like, "You sure?" She's like, "Just do it." So I sprinted. So like, we started off way too fast. We got like 8:20 for the first mile. Then we kind of got to our comfortable zone like at 9:10. Then mile like 8 and 9, she started to slow down. So we're like at 9:45, 10. And she felt like I was like getting a little antsy. So then after that, I took off. I went back down to like,
gotta let the big dog run.
Yeah, I went to like 8:30 for like 4 or 5 miles. Yeah, I was hauling.
After mile 10?
Yeah,
so
I
like
took off.
The most mentally tough place, like when you're right around halfway, you said fucking hit an 8:30 pace?
Oh yeah, I was cruising. And the hardest part, I was gonna break 4. I was right there, right around 4. And
4 hours?
4 hours. Mile 22 through 24 at the race is essentially a 10 incline on a treadmill. So think about going 10 on your treadmill incline.
No.
For 2 miles.
No way.
And I hit a wall. I was fat man shuffling.
They made you run uphill?
Yeah, for like those 2 miles up a highway.
2 miles uphill.
Yeah.
See, so this is something I don't have great concept of, because in Louisiana, everything's completely flat.
Yeah.
So anytime I've ever had to do any elevation, it is completely exhausting. That is fucking insane. What mile numbers was that?
That was mile 23 and 24.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh,
Oh my god, dude.
oh,
That is, that's insane. Congratulations, though. And I don't know how I didn't lead the show with this. The biggest of news concerning this show. Aaron Murray's frosted tips. I mean, like, is it so I can't really see in the camera right now.
it's a
It's
little brown. It's not as
not as
blonde as it was.
drastic as what you sent me the other day.
We still haven't we
Uh,
talked about this, but I don't think the people have seen the
no,
blonde.
they haven't. That's what I'm
No.
saying. We should have led the show with this. An absolutely insane thing that I never would have considered. Aaron, out of nowhere, about a week or two ago, text me a picture. And look, you know, I always like to give Aaron a hard time about his hair choices, right? He loves a stolen valor fade. And just when you think he can't do anything crazier, he goes stolen valor fade with the extremely frosted tips.
Do
Why
you
can't I
have
find
it?
the picture? Yeah, hold on. I'm looking for it.
I
See if I
have
can
it.
hold it up to the camera. Hold on. Let me see how I don't have it. Oh my god, dude. Imagine me. Here I am, just sitting there, and out of nowhere, Aaron hits me with this. Unbelievable.
I
I
mean, look
mean,
how
the most QB1 energy I've ever seen in my entire life. Just peacocking for race day. Peacocking for race day. They
No,
call
no, no,
that
no,
the
no, no. I
Tampa
said it to you
special.
and Hester. I said, "This is what happens when T-Bob leaves me." I started doing stupid stuff like
Oh,
frosting
that's
my
why I
hair.
couldn't find it. Okay, I
Yeah.
forgot it was in a group text. That's right.
Yes.
That's right. Um, those frosted tips look like the ones that Asian henchman had in Fast Furious 1. Actually true. Actually true. Amazing though, Aaron. So that was your first time ever running 26 miles.
First time ever. First time ever.
Unbelievable.
And,
Huge congrats.
we were so cocky heading into it. We were talking about doing Ironmans the night before at dinner.
Oh my
I
god.
know, but I don't know if we're gonna do Ironman. But let the people know. So
Yeah, yeah,
T-Bob is
yeah, yeah, yeah,
about to
yeah.
head to Chicago, flip it on T-Bob, up a little update on T-Bob before we talk a little football here. How was
So,
Chicago? How's Barstool?
Chicago was great. We filmed some stuff that should be coming out soon here. I went for a few days and I came back and I got to apologize for being so out of pocket to the audience. My communication's been terrible. But it's been because, dude,
Sucks.
moving fucking sucks.
Mm,
Uh, with 3 kids, you don't
mm,
realize how much shit you've had, Aaron. Like
mm.
we we lived in this house for 6 years, which to be fair is by far the longest we've ever lived anywhere. And we threw away 3 10-yard dumpsters full to the brim of stuff, and we still have stuff.
Too much
Law
stuff.
Cassidy says that moving is the first world problem. It's an absolute first world problem,
Yeah.
right? Because here I am, I got a great career opportunity. It's exciting. Um, Barstool was very kind. I have a very good relocation fee. So we got to pay for organizers and movers and all this stuff. And it is still
Nightmare.
been just completely consuming. And so I apologize for not being on the show, but that's been, you know, first I was working in Chicago. Then when I got back, the move happened all of last week. And now I'm out the house. We're done. My wife had to go back today to pick up the final remnants because we had to get out the house so they can turns out like I imagine this. I'm just a piece of shit when it comes to being a homeowner. My good friend who sold me the house originally and who's selling the house now was like, "What the fuck did you do to this place?" We had to repaint the walls. We had to redo the floors.
You are not alone.
We had to redo the
If we sold our
roof.
house today, we would have to do a million things to our house.
The Beatles are not dead. What's your new mortgage rate? 6.9%. Probably fucking gonna be. Right? I think I had like a sweet like 3% or some shit.
I know.
Got to get deep dick there. That's more
Ugh.
funny first world problems. Yes, Michael's right. I literally covered my house in black caulk. One of the first things that I did. I don't know why. It was the dumbest thing ever. Here I am. I just moved into the house. I'm like, I'm gonna fix some things around here. I thought I had some holes in the house, siding's fucked up. And so I bought black caulk. There's clear caulk there, But I decided I don't know why, I'm gonna buy this Black Hawk and I'm gonna repaint it. Fucking crazy. Of course, I'm not going to do that. So there I am. I mean, and a caulk gun, if you've never used a caulk gun, it is addictive. It is addictive. Like it's so
Especially a black caulk
ASMR
gun.
fulfilling. Oh my god. And it's so like thick and just
Mm,
satisfying. I can feel it in my
mm.
molars.
Oh,
Um,
mm.
but yeah, I was covering my house with Black Hawk, including, do you know what a weep hole is?
No.
I don't know, so I didn't either. That's apparently the natural holes that develop to allow water out of like your home during like rain and stuff. So here I am, I just moved in and I'm covering my house in Black Hawk. And my neighbor, who is now a very good friend, but we didn't really know each other at the time,
Oh.
saw me and he was like, "Oh my god, what the fuck is this guy doing?" And and he had to he finally, I can't remember what the excuse was. He found an excuse to come over and
Get some of the black cock.
and be like, yes, and be like, bro, you should not be doing that. But then by then I had already done a lot. And so that had to be. So the point is, like, the house all fucked up. So we had to get out of it early. So we spent a few days here in Manny, Louisiana, up at my where my mom's people hail from, Toledo Bend. I will be driving to St. Louis tomorrow. Gonna stay with my brother for a couple of days. The rental opens in Chicago on Sunday, and we will move in, and then I will start work at Barstool on Monday. Now,
Woo-wee.
what does that mean for this show? Unfortunately, that means that this show cannot continue. At least not right now. Obviously, they, as the people who are paying me, want all of my content to be under the Barstool banner, very understandably. We pitched them snaps, or at least, somebody pitched them snaps on our behalf. Nothing happened. I think once I get up there, I will hopefully learn a little bit more about I guess, I'm just going to talk out loud here. I'm going to talk out loud. My hope is that this is not the end, but rather more of a see you later with an undetermined timeline. I don't know if that's the case. But I told Aaron this on text message, and I mean it. I've never had such natural chemistry with somebody that I've worked with, and it was crazy because I did not think I did not know what to expect with Aaron. Quarterbacks are they
Crazy
can go
sons of
either
bitches.
way. Well, a lot of y'all are douchebags. Some of y'all, but like the cool ones are the best. The cool ones are for the boys, fully and truly. But a lot are uptight, a lot are kind of douches, a lot are kind of, what a lot are too is like, and I get it. It's just, you have to be so serious to be a successful quarterback that sometimes it's really hard to get them to loosen up. And so immediately I was flabbergasted and so pleasantly surprised when Aaron was absolutely down to clown, and he's also a degenerate. He's a self-assured degenerate too. I think we might have talked about this last time a bit, but he's that rare guy who doesn't have to get drunk, but still can hang at the bars and at the parties and have super fun. And like we'll get drunk, drinks, but not like, me. I'm just like going like pedal to the metal every time.
Well, I was talking with someone about this the other day about you. I was like, my only concern with TBob and Barstool is his liver. How are you going to control yourself?
I don't think I am.
Okay, you're just gonna.
You got to dance. You got to dance with the girl who got you here. My when I was doing the onboarding process, one of the messages is like, "Stay who you are. We hired you because who you are." Like it's very corporate. It's very funny now. I've never like you've had corporate jobs. I don't know what it's like at ESPN. I've never had a corporate job. So seeing like the onboarding video and everything was kind of humorous. But so no, I mean, we're just about to ratchet this shit up, man.
Oh my god.
We about to get wild.
So do they want Snaps TBob? Or do they want what's your late night show? Whiskey and wine?
They aren't ready for whiskey and wine. They'll probably get that some in the gambling
What level of TBob are they anticipating?
I don't know. To be honest. I don't know. I kept it pretty I kept it pretty between the lines when I was there a couple of weeks ago. Like the All American Rejects played at the office randomly, and I had a good buzz on. I went out to the bars afterwards, but I didn't do anything crazy.
I saw you
So
with your shirt off.
yeah, it was a weird 48 hours. It felt a bit like Alice through the looking glass. I walked downstairs and I never know how to say his name. Bert Kreischer?
Mm.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Comedian?
Mm.
Well, I guess his thing is taking his shirt off, right? So I go downstairs and there's this. So the center from Indiana, Aaron, last year works
Oh, your
there.
boy.
Young kid, Michael Kadick. I know. I was like, bro, I had y'all's fucking back all year long against all these dumbasses that didn't understand how good of a football team y'all were. But so
Didn't they get their ass kicked in the first round?
yeah, by Notre Dame, national champion, the best second who kicked Georgia's ass.
They didn't kick Georgia.
So I don't know. Yeah, they did. But yeah, so I don't know. So it's like he had his shirt off. There's this Canadian guy, Oldie, who's got more energy than I've ever seen in my life. He had his shirt off. So it was like a big boys club, a BBC shirts off thing. So I popped it, shook his hand, took a vodka shot, and then walked out the room, put my shirt back on, and like went back to work. Very weird, very fun.
So what show are you gonna be on starting next week? Are you gonna be
I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
I'm not sure yet. I cannot announce anything. Just stay pay attention to my socials.
Okay.
God, sounds so douchey. But I will I have a couple ideas of shows that I think I am going to be on, but I don't want to confirm before it's like, publicly announced. And then obviously I want to pitch them something. I want to be live every day. That's what I've done my whole life. That's what I've done my whole career. Like, I want to be live every day. So I just got to put together a team and put together a show. And ideally, I want this show to survive in some regard, if it can. It's just right now, are your socials changing to Barstool TBob? I'm not sure, Bo. Like that's everything I gotta learn now, like as I get there on Monday.
At least you don't gotta wake up at 4:00 in the morning anymore.
No. But I'll tell you what, the worst part of the last couple of weeks has actually been the loss of routine. And as an old person, you appreciate this. The older you get, the more and more you love. And I was in such a rhythm, 4:30 wake up, 5 to 6 workout, 7 to 10 show, snaps noon to 1, pick up the kids from school, roam 5 to 6. Like I was robotic with it. And now I've got nothing. My body's breaking down. I haven't been working out. I'm a fat piece of shit. Look, I haven't shaved my neck in forever.
Play some more golf.
I did like an emergency cheek shave right before I came on the show today to look like slightly less haggard.
Wesley, 100% agree. TBob's gonna have to do some working. He's got to slut himself out. Bring snaps to Barstool. It's either that or he better hurry up, or I'm gonna find some new co-hosts next month.
I really want to. Give me a month to try to figure it out. If it becomes clear to me that it is never going to happen, then I think we will do I haven't talked to you about this, Aaron, but I want to do like one final big send-off show where maybe like a night show. We could be drinking, come up with some games and stuff. Kind of because I told Aaron this, man, this has been so much fun over the last 3 years, like some of the most fun I've ever had. And look, I got my girl Alondra Villarreal in here, and that's a producer on Off the Bench, my radio show. Wait, hold the fuck on, Alondra. I only regret never having the experience of having TBob's 3 inches in me for that 20-second ride. Okay, fucking relax. Is that actually Alondra? Is that no? Okay. First off,
who is this?
More than 3 inches. That's my producer from more than 3 inches and more than 20 seconds. Okay, I wear a size 12. Damn it, and I got 9-inch hands. Okay,
TBob, you'd be perfect for what's her name? The girl that like
Alondra,
sleeps
crazy
with 2,000 guys at a time. What's her name?
Bonnie Blue.
Yeah, you're perfect for Blondie. It's not going to hurt her. You get your 20 seconds. You're in, you're out. You should sign up.
If I was not obviously like not
Married?
married and not like not like I guess what I'm saying, if I was not married, because a lot of times I believe that my wife makes me like a way better person because she protects me from myself.
Yeah.
If I was not married, I think there's a
I
better
don't
than
know if I
50-50
wasn't.
chance that I would be degenerate enough to get in line. I think I would wear a
You
mask.
would?
I don't think I would go maskless. I think the maskless people have a little too little shame. But I don't know, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like
She
I
should
hope
make you
that I
take your
wouldn't.
mask. She should make guys take off their masks. If you're gonna do it, you
She
need to
does
take your
now.
mask off.
She does
Okay.
now. I
Yeah.
saw something the other day where the newest video or something is like without a mask. I saw a tweet where it's like, damn, have we really lost all shame? Like we're not even wearing, it's like we're not even wearing the shiesties anymore or something like that.
Yeah. If you're
Um,
gonna do it, you gotta take your mask off. Be a man.
yeah, thank God for Caitlin Carl. That's right. Because otherwise I'd be
Mm,
dead in a ditch somewhere at this point, probably.
mm.
So
One
uh
topic before we go for football.
once more into the fray. What do you got?
One more. What are
Yeah,
your
what do you
thoughts? What are your thoughts on the 511?
got? Oh, you know me, dude. I fucking loathe the 511. All we've done is bitch about the committee for the last few years, and
Yeah.
everybody's solution is like, what if we let the committee choose more teams? Am I fucking high? I feel like I'm losing my fucking mind. Let's just do 4-4-2-2.
I hear you.
Automatic bids where the actual regular season records decide.
I
The
know.
SEC releasing that whole like analytical data pack about like I schedules these too much harder. Shut the fuck up. You're so far up your own ass, you can't see something. Look at what just happened in the College World Series.
Can we
Look,
can we
look
if we
what's going
wanted
on in the tournament
511,
right
if we
now.
wanted 511, you would need for me to know that there was some kind of play-in. So like so SEC championship weekend, whatever teams don't make the SEC championship or the Big 10 championship or the Big 12 or whatever ACC, those teams essentially the 3 and 4 or 5, whatever number it would be, would play another team from a different conference.
So this is like
Like a
okay,
playing game.
I
I
agree
agree with
with
you.
you
Like,
that.
I because I'm all for the same thing, 4-4-2-2. Like I do
But
want
the
more teams.
4-4-2-2, to be clear, too, that you can do playing games there too.
That's
You
what I'm
have the
saying. Like you
3-6,
could. Like
yeah.
I would love some sort of play-in situation where there is a
I'm saying
weekend of play-in games.
so you go 4-4-2-2, and
Yep.
then 3 and 6 play for the 4 seed,
Yep.
and 4 and 5 play for the excuse me, 3 and 6 play for the third seed in the conference, and then 4 and 5 play for the 4th seed in the conference. You
Mhm.
add more inventory, you make more money,
Yes.
and again, it's all decided on the field because like look at baseball, college baseball right now. Did you see how many SEC teams that were hosting got eliminated?
Oh my God, it was the
And
most
how many
ever. Well, they also
SEC
had the
teams
most
in
teams host.
general got
Yes.
eliminated?
Yep.
Exactly. That's my point, though, is like they would have said the same thing about our schedules so hard, blah, blah. And it's what everything was built on. But sometimes when you play the game, shit goes sideways,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
especially in football, where it's a
I mean,
well,
look at
I shouldn't say
Arizona. Look at
especially in
Arizona. I think
football.
Arizona State was a perfect example last year in the game versus Texas.
Yes. Yes.
I
They
mean, you
had
just don't
Texas
know.
dead rights.
Texas dead the rights. I'm with you. You know, I'm always torn on this because I do feel like we're moving to more of a SEC Big Ten world. And I think that's only going to continue to get worse and worse as we continue down this new era of college football because of money and where all the resources are and where the TV money is. So I think those teams will continue to separate themselves further and further the more we continue over the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years plus. But I think like right now for the immediate and for the next phase come 2026, I do think you could survive on a 4-4-2-2 model and still make it competitive to where like round one won't be a complete shit show.
Yes,
Especially
bro.
if you make it to like the top teams truly get a bye and everyone else is playing head to head.
There was a tweet a few weeks ago, and I wonder if I could find it. But all it was last year with the auto seeds removed, and it was perfect. And it was perfect. Like that's where the committee's judgment should come in. If you wanted to come in through seeding, I think that makes all the sense in the world. I don't need it for who gets in.
No. I'm surprised the Big 12 was more than willing to say this is fine. Like I was shocked that they are essentially conceding to most likely getting one team in per year.
Okay, so here is what, and this is not the tweet that I saw, but it is. It is. Wait, hold that thought, Aaron, because I got distracted. This is what last year would have looked like if you didn't do the auto
Yeah, the
seeds or you
round
get the
one
auto
games
buys.
would have been way more
Look at
competitive.
this: Indiana, Boise State, Notre Dame, Clemson, Ohio State, Arizona State, Tennessee, SMU, and then Oregon, Penn State,
You
Georgia,
probably
and
would have
Texas
had
would have
two
advanced. Perfect.
if not three competitive first round games.
Yes, and then you get what, probably like Indiana, Oregon round 2, Notre Dame, Penn State. You still got that. You get Ohio State, Georgia, Texas, Tennessee. So like, yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't know. Now, what were you saying about the Big 12, Aaron? I'm sorry, I apologize.
So the Big 12, their commissioner came out and said that he's for the 5-11 model, which was mind-boggling to me. That what world? Because I mean, he's been like, oh, we don't want to be giving out any handouts. You got to survive at some point, and why would you not want to put your conference in a position to guarantee 2 teams every year? Because you're going to put yourself in a situation where it's most likely going to be one.
I'm with you. It's crazy because Yormark's been fighting this battle for a while. So what, has he just been browbeaten? He's just been eroded down like water upon the rocks?
I mean, I get, if you're the SEC or the Big Ten, you still make the rules up a little bit, because there is a feeling of, if you don't agree to this, then we'll just do our own thing.
Oh, yeah. Well, we talked about the Sports Broadcasting Act, which is, it was a bit of a dense episode. But remember, that's what the billionaire who's teamed up with Nick Saban, that's what he wants to use to sell all of college football's media rights as one giant package and pay all schools to try to keep things kind of like as they are, but or go back to where they were a bit. But the Sports Broadcasting Act could also be used by the Big Ten and the SEC theoretically to break away and sell all their shit as one giant package and then just make their own league. So what's going to happen to the Pac-2? That is the most important question. What's going to happen to the Pac-2? I don't know, man.
Well, there's no more. It's more than Pac-2 nowadays, though. So yeah, it's Pac-6. I had ChatGPT put together a relegation system for me, and we played the situation out, and it was phenomenal. What this would be if we ever did get to that. It was like, I'm reading through it in ChatGPT. I mean, it pulled out, it played a season for me. It played a second season for me. It showed who would get relegated and how that would happen.
This would have been such a good episode of Snaps.
Oh my God. I'm like, why can't we just do this? Why can't we do this? So if anyone does have ChatGPT, just put it in there. Like, how would you organize a European relegated type system for college football? And it was as exciting of a scenario as you could imagine.
By the way, bro, this Google VO AI videos that have dropped, have you seen these? The latest round of AI videos now? We have completely, to say for a second time today, we have completely gone through the looking glass here. The videos that this thing Google VO is spitting out is literally indiscernible from reality. It is Google VO 3. If you just search Google like VEO, if you search Google VO on Twitter, you'll plenty of videos will pop up. It's fucking insane, right? Like, so people are doing Bible influencer stories. Where I saw one where Jesus is like filming himself in the tomb, and he's like, day 2 in the tomb, no food, no water, no Wi-Fi, just waiting for God to arrest me or for God to respawn me. It's like Daniel in the lion's den. It's crazy, bro.
All right, so this is how there'd be 3 pyramids: the PCFL, the Premier College Football League, 20 teams. Tier 2 is a champion division. Then tier 3 would be regional leagues: East, South, Midwest, and West.
East. Okay.
And then obviously 3 teams get relegated out. 3 teams get relegated up through the tiers.
I mean, again, it's the best idea ever. I just don't know how you ever get anybody to accept the risk. I mean, Kentucky won't even play a ninth conference game because they're bitch
I
made.
know.
You think they want to get relegated out of the SEC, out of that paycheck?
Yeah.
Maybe if you had some sort of payment protection for people, but then that doesn't make sense because like the Premier
No,
League
you
should get
couldn't
more
have
money
payment
than the
protection.
lower division. It'd be the best idea ever.
It would be the best idea ever. Mm.
Aaron, how did you manage to run that marathon after what happened to your dogs? Oklahoma State. Guns up, dude. I was
Is
watching that
LSU gonna
game
win it
Saturday
all?
here. They have a chance. They have a chance. But then again, I mean, look, LSU just got pushed to the brink by a Little Rock team that was 243 in the RPI. Lowest RPI team in the entire tournament. They just got super hot at the end of the year.
I don't think
They
the
got
Georgia
LSU's
fans were
got West
necessarily super
Virginia.
confident.
What's that?
I said I don't think Georgia fans were like super. It sucks that you lost in your home, and Georgia was really good in Athens. So I think that was a disappointing part.
Well, I
but
will say, I mean, look, anytime you're a national seed, you never want to lose to the regional round. Supers,
No.
it happens. But
Yeah.
I will say this: also in that game, though, y'all fucking had it. Oklahoma State was on the fucking ropes, and then that was one of the craziest innings I've ever seen. Two-run home runs in the bottom of the ninth to win. Also, some of the dumbest shit ever is the 4 seed being the home team when they're on the road. I don't understand it. I don't understand. All right, guys. Well,
keep you posted. We'll see what happens.
It's so crazy how natural and fun this is. I could stay on here forever. I know you got to go pick up Maddox, so we'll let you go.
Lego camp.
Lego camp. That's fucking awesome.
I know. It's at a different school. And he's like, Dad, can I leave my school and go to this new school full time? Because I just want to build Legos all day. I was like, if you came to the school, it wouldn't be like this every day. This is a camp. It's just for a certain amount of time. He said, no, I still want to come here. I think we'll do Legos every day if I came here.
I mean, I can't blame him. I cannot blame him.
How did I produce a kid that
just
wants to build Legos every day?
So, okay, again, guys, this is not a for sure ending yet. For the short term, it is. So there won't be any shows probably over the next month or so. And then when yes, we'll keep you updated. And when again, this will not be like the goodbye show. If it is actually goodbye, we will do a big send off
style drinks, hang out, take questions. I think very interactive show.
Yep. Maybe a little just like a little just a little beat sesh. Just say fuck it. Get banned off YouTube by just jerking off. I can prove that I'm more than 3 inches. Alondra.
I got the towel already.
Oh my God, jerking off a beef towel is just crazy.
It actually was nice. I'm not gonna lie, but
I'm sure it is because like people also think like coconut oil is like, of course it's probably good. There's just something about beef tallow, just like slathering your meat in cow grease. is deeply, deeply funny. Zach, Wesley, B Smooth, George, Dave McDaniel, TBob, Bo, Carl, Michael, Locke, Bo, Captain, Andrew, Aaron, Drunk Vigo, Captain Spartan, like God, Quinn, T-Bob loves Klondike bars, Kentucky Klondike bars, Army, everybody, T-Bot, my robot son. We love all of you. It's been so much fun hanging out. Again, it's not goodbye for now, but it's goodbye for now. See you later. And seriously confused by the crown. This is my wizard hat. I got this at Madame Malkin's robe shop in Harry Potter Land. I believe it's one of Dumbledore's old hats, but I just love this fucking style. Like it gives me confidence when I wear it. So I needed to do that now. Ashley, Megan, I know. I'm sorry. It's goodbye for now, but we love you very, very dearly. I'm stalling at this point. I love you, Aaron. You're the best.
Love you. We'll keep y'all posted. Have a good week and weekend.
All right, later, guys.